The first design for it looked just like a library, and it looked very stiff, and we said, no, no, no. It has to be residential. It has to be like the palace itself. The living room is our new orientation space. It's really a place where people can either start their visit to understand something about the history of the museum or end it here if you have more questions. You really feel as if you're in the garden, really creating that blurred boundary between inside and outside. There were birds in the original living room that Li Mingwei installed in 2000, and that was because Gardner herself kept birds, and they add to this idea of being in a domestic rather than an institutional space. Back in 2000, Li Mingwei was in residence here, and he did an installation in the historic building called the living room. He really wanted to talk to Mrs. Gardner about her passion for collecting, but she's not here anymore. But so many people have that passion for collecting, and so thought he would bring them into the living room to share their passions with the public. We trained dozens of people to come and bring a couple of objects that they are passionate about, and to just be here, and not to present, but to have these objects out on the table, and people can start asking questions. The idea was to have a building that would be a work of art as much as the old building was an innovative space for its time. We think this building is an innovative space for its time. This room will have a lot of different ways to be used, and we're just excited to see people come in here and see how people will use the room.